close my eyes, I count to 10.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And this is now today's lineup.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
There's the whistle. It is a significant point in the season, this. The start of the second half of the campaign. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Gay. Now it's Ndiaye. Can he get it through? And that has left him in a heap. There is a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Messi. It's Ribery. Messi. Looking to play him in. And it's hoisted clear. And we have our very first corner. Keane tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Armstrong. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Robert Navarro. Mbappé. And it's Pedri. It's Pedri. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's had it nicked away. Ribery driving on and making good progress. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well read, nice interception. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappé looking to get on the end of this. He can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Pedri. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Out to the right. Mbappé! Now he's off and running. Armstrong. Nice physical challenge. And that's going right the way across. And it's Messi. And he skips past his man. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham. Tarkowski with the clearance. Referee's given a throw. And here's Beckham. Here comes the cross. And back out it comes. Garner pinches it off him. And it's Messi. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappé, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Tarkowski. Threads one in. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Dewsbury Hall. And he's worked it through. Good ball, good take. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played out wide. What a throw in. Robert Navarro. Now, can they get him away? And that's not going to reach. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! And it's a goal! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 10.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Pedri. Ribery. Aimed beyond the defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Cleared without hesitation. Armstrong. Dewsbury Hall. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Ghana. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Keane. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ndiaye couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Dewsbury Hall, he's shifting through the gears here. Played back in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Ndiaye. Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? So nearly the perfect ball. O'Brien picks it up from the goal kick. Armstrong. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. The less said about that pass, the better. "60 minutes played. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Armstrong in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it taken off him. Oh, played right into his path. Pickford gets good distance on it. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. O'Brien. Armstrong. Ribery gets a foot in here. That's a shade optimistic. Idrissa Gueye. Armstrong. Armstrong stood his ground strongly. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedri. Robert Navarro. That is good alertness. Armstrong. They get a throw in. He's found the way through. Can he finish? It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Ribery. And this is Messi. Elects to bullish header! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Branthwaite calmly anticipates. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Gay! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Mbappé. Robert Navarro. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well timed, excellent interception. Robert Navarro, great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?